listen, at some point we will stop talking about Micah Parsons not being on the Dallas Cowboys, but that isn't happening at present because he's showing up in Dallas on Sunday night. We're page turning to week number 4 that starts on Prime Video with Al Michaels and the gang presenting to you Seahawks and Cardinals. Pretty big 2-1 versus 2-1 game.
I like it.
And we've got the Packers licking their wounds coming off of the loss to the Cleveland Browns that nobody saw coming, including some people that might have gotten bounced from their survivor pools this past week based on that. Hey, the Cowboys at 1-2 feeling like they gotta stop somebody. They gotta stop this slide that they're on. And I know that they've only lost 1 in a row, but feels like 2 losses coming out of Chicago.
Been very generous with the points given up this year.
On the defensive side of the football. Yeah. Warren Sapp, my friend, who's currently on the Deion Sanders staff in Colorado, always told us on NFL Game Day morning, the front and the back end of the defense must play together. And the defensive backfield right now, Trevon Diggs just does not look like himself anymore. And they're not stopping anybody back there. And they're also not getting much pressure on anybody up front, so the back end is a bit more exposed. And we all know why the Cowboys might be struggling to get some pass rush. And Micah Parsons is coming back to town. And his first comments on the subject matter were made public. I believe he spoke to the Associated Press. An interesting choice here. Micah Parsons had this to say about facing his former team on Sunday night.
It's gonna be painful. You know what I mean? Dak's my guy. He was always like a good mentor for me. But you know what it is. I always told him if I ever faced him that, it'll be a great matchup. So I'm excited to see what Sunday brings us.
Okay. Not any fire and brimstone just yet. But I can guarantee you there's gonna be.
Well, there was already wording of that said Micah says it's going to be painful to sack.
When I first read that, TJ, I thought to myself, I need to see the context because I thought, is he going to be, coming for Dak? And I'll tell you, Dak, it's going to be painful.
Oh, I didn't
when
take
I
it
see
that
you.
way.
I took it. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I took it like probably what he means is it's going to be painful to him to sack a guy he adores.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, that's what.
And that's the manner in which he said it. But when it's on a news stack, like at our friends at ESPN, somebody's going to see it,
right?
And think that he is now turning full heel.
Yeah, trying to bring the.
Yeah,
But when it all comes down to it, he might, he sees everybody on that field on Sunday night, and he goes back there wearing the road uniform, and he goes to the road locker room. It's going to feel really weird for him.
Absolutely.
It's going to feel like out of body, out of place, his usual pregame warm-ups that he goes through to get in his Lion readiness, because that's, Penn State Nittany Lion. He refers to himself as a lion, ready for him to show his teeth and roar. It's not going to be the same. Certainly if one particular owner and general manager of the opposition is standing on the field. Now, I'm sure NBC cameras, the minute that Micah's on the field or the minute that Jerry Jones steps on the field, there will be every camera trained on both of them just to see what may happen. And if they do see each other, I'm sure Jerry will be extending a hand. I'm just wondering if there's a little bit of Baker Mayfield in Micah Parsons. But this is all going to again, to use your point, TJ, seeing like it's going to be painful as the headline pull quote, to use the phrase. Folks are going to be thinking, oh, he's locked in, he's ready to grow, he's just gonna tear him to pieces, and that may happen. That may happen once it all starts, and it may happen that again he's going to show up ready to show out. But when he steps in there and he gets off and he pulls up to the stadium, it's just going to feel weird to him. And he's going to have to fight through all that and prepare himself. And I'm sure he's going to be reaching out to some people this week about how to prepare for it. And the human element is going to be kicking in.
Taking a bus to the stadium, probably for the first time he's ever
That's true, too.
done that.
To this particular stadium, obviously.
Taking a bus, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas he was driving to his car.
Oh, yeah. But then when rubber meets road, and it's now time, and I'm just wondering if there's anything that might trigger him to get into that mindset for him to just go ahead and crush it, find the zone, and go kill it. And I just wanted to kind of add the gray area here. That's kind of what we like to do here, because I'm sure folks are just going to think he's going to show up and he's going to tear him to pieces. He may do that, but it's going to be a process. It's going to be a process. I do think he's going to have a big night, because when it's all said and done, an athlete, when they put on the eye black and the helmet and everything else, you know, Brian Dawkins, Hall of Famer, once referred to himself as the idiot man, a very mild-mannered, God-fearing, you know, family man, and he puts on the eye black and he turns into the idiot man. He's gonna start thinking to himself what happened over the previous months, and it's gonna piss him off. And I think he's going to say, "I don't care if I love Dak or not. I'm going to go get him." Certainly, since this team needs the win. So
yeah, Rich, I'm afraid we're going to get Jefferson against Lincoln. You know, when Ridgemont High played Lincoln in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and Jefferson just destroyed Lincoln because his car got trashed. I think that's Spicoli can't save us. You know?
Well, yeah, the NFL record for sacks in a single game is 7
I don't
from
know
Derek
about
Thomas.
That's
back in the
now
day.
you're bold
7.
predicting right there. That's
a lot, bro.
That's not happening.
Just saying.
So that's my 2 cents on what may happen on Sunday night. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.